I was born and raised in Buffalo, and Lake Erie has always been in our backyard, but I had never really considered how critical of a resource it is.
The ErieHack initiative was really born out of the Cleveland Water Alliance and a group of people who were looking to think about the health of the lake and how might we be able to take entrepreneurship, creativity, innovation, and really drive them towards finding creative solutions for nature and water.
It was really a community effort that attracted a diverse group of people, whether it was engineers, water experts, people that were interested in geography, communications, business people.
There were cities across the basin who were participating in this. Detroit, Toledo, Cleveland, Erie, Pennsylvania, Buffalo, Windsor, Canada, and coming out of each of those cities then would be a number of teams that would go through a process to compete.
Our team is a blend of PhD students and professors from the Department of Electrical Engineering. The problem was addressing algae blooms, which can have tremendous effects both for the living organisms in the lake as well as communities around the lake. So we integrate sensors for detecting algae with communication modems that can be deployed in multiple depths under the water.
I work with zebra and quagga mussel shells, and I've sort of discovered a way to make 3D printing filament with zebra and quagga mussel shells, which are both two pretty prominent invasive species, not only in Lake Erie, but also in the Great Lakes region.
The younger generations, they're looking at problems that we encounter and they look at them with an open mind, and I think that's what the ErieHack offered them, an opportunity to come together from different disciplines and come up with solutions and then look for ways to maybe commercialize those solutions.
One of the big issues that is actually across the country is actually lead pollution. There's definitely a lot of health risks involved. So our solution was to create an automated communication system between a water utility company and the citizens to provide a system for them to check their water quality and send in reports.
This really was about trying to push this idea that we need better communication around the environment. Video production is the primary tool for communicating, but we're also specialists in data visualization, so we use maps and graphs and interactive web elements to make important data accessible.
So there were 9 different teams at the finals. The Buffalo contingency had a third of all of those teams, so we're very proud of that.
Lake Erie is something that's sort of dear to all of us living in Buffalo, and I think the people that participated in the competition, they were able to see how much of an impact they could have on the communities, on the water quality, on the economy.
I've never viewed myself as an entrepreneur before. I've sort of been more interested in the sciences. Winning means that I have sort of found my niche, I guess I could say, in sort of the professional world.